It's New Brew Thursday! Woo! And I'm very excited about today's show because we've got Boulevard on.
I'm excited because today's Thanksgiving.
Yes, it is.
And as you're watching this, if you're watching this on Thanksgiving, then I'm stuffing my face with his girlfriend's amazing cooking and going into a food coma shortly. So that's going to be pretty awesome.
Yeah, we're drinking a lot too.
Yeah, probably. That's kind of a given. Anyway, continue.
Sorry. Yeah.
And happy Thanksgiving to you.
Woo! But anyways, Boulevard. Yeah, I know.
It's kind of awkward.
If you don't live in California or on the West Coast, then you're probably very familiar with Boulevard. They're one of the biggest craft breweries in the country. Actually, they're
out of Kansas, yeah.
Yeah, and so they're all over the Midwest, and I think they're over the
Missouri, Kansas City, Missouri.
Kansas City, Missouri.
Yeah.
Right. I'm sorry. That's what I meant was Kansas City. My bad.
Kansas City.
Clarify.
Yeah. I always forget there's also a state. And there's also a Kansas City, Kansas, right?
I'm sorry.
Go into
when
both,
that whole thing went down,
so.
you think they went, this might confuse people.
Well, especially when it goes into both states. So it's like
just name it something else.
Right.
Yeah, really.
Sorry, Kansas City, but come on.
Come on, Casey. Stop. Go home, you're drunk.
Yeah, Casey, get your Sunshine Band back. That was a stupid joke.
That was really bad.
Yeah.
Talk about going on a
Beer.
stretch.
Tank
You
7.
should be sitting there hoping right now that John edits that out.
Tank 7.
Nope.
Yeah, it's gonna stay in. But anyways,
We're not opening both at the same time, are we?
Yes.
No, you're not.
Stereo.
All right.
We can do what we want.
We're gonna get crowned tonight.
But anyways, I'm very excited because Boulevard wasn't available in California for a long time, and it just came into California recently.
I remember when I saw these at La Bodega, I was like, oh, really?
Yeah.
We have Boulevard here now? And I've really never really had Boulevard. We had Tank 7 at the first GABF that you went to with us because you were like gushing over it. And that was the only time I really had anything from Boulevard.
Yeah.
So.
I brought back a bunch from my last trip to South Dakota a year ago.
Did you bring back a Saison Brett, I think?
I brought back the Saison Brett, a couple of their R&D stuff, but some of their like weird label stuff. I brought back a 6-pack of the Tank 7, and then some of their dark beers.
Dark Truth.
Dark Truth.
Yeah, well, anyways, if you're not familiar with Boulevard, they're one of those breweries where their wheat beer, which I believe is just Boulevard wheat. Should have looked
Cheers.
this up. Yeah, cheers. That's like their fat tire, but they also do a whole line of different like Belgian styles and big beers.
Yeah, I had their double wide IPA. That's the first thing I bought when I saw them in California.
We've done their triple on a Master Pairing too. That's really good.
Yeah.
Oh, the triple or the quadruple?
I don't know. It's like a red weird label.
Yeah, I think it's a quad.
The 6
the
glass,
quad? Okay.
I believe.
But although I don't know, I'm not that familiar with the brewery, but that's what I saw.
Yeah,
here.
there's the six glass, which is the quad, and
yeah.
then the long strange triple.
Oh no, we did do that.
Long strange triple,
long
yeah.
strange triple.
Yeah, so that was the triple. Okay.
But anyways, today we are doing Tank 7 Saison.
Focus.
Yes. Which is, like you said, he was gushing about it. I was gushing about it because I love this beer. I mean, this is one of my favorite Saisons of all time.
And apparently this is called Tank 7 because of their brewing equipment. It's made in Tank 7. It's kind of a funky piece of equipment that...
It's a funky tank.
Yeah, and so it kind of...
Yeah, there were
They refer to it as persnickety.
persnickety, yes, exactly.
That's such a Midwestern word, too. My grandmother used to say that.
That's fantastic.
Are you being persnickety?
I have to introduce that into my own personal lexicon here. But anyways...
Yeah, it's a really dry, tasty.
Incredibly dry, super fruity. One thing I like about this beer is that, with IPAs, we always talk about that magical Simcoe Amarillo combination. This is actually Simcoe Amarillo, only in a Saison. Obviously, it's not hopped as much as an IPA, but I mean, you can take that hop combination and put it in pretty much anything.
It's just got such a great spicy profile on the nose. That, those hops are generally what you get out of the aroma, especially Amarillo. And I'm not making the same mistake that I made last week, so
It's a great
all y'all
bittering
can
hop,
fuck
Amarillo.
off. Shut up.
So Simcoe.
Oh.
Why would you use it for anything else?
You know what? If I had any hair left on my face, I'd be pulling it out right now.
Speaking of which, why'd you shave your beard, Steve? You know you brought that up for a reason. What happened? Tell us.
Let me take a sip. I got veined for about an hour. And I was upset about the grayness in my beard. And so I decided I was going to try that Just for Men crap.
I can't believe you did that.
It was not one of my brighter moments of life.
Did you end up looking like the box? Did you? Wait, we have a picture.
Well, the man... Shut up.
Cut to the picture.
I'm so off the show. So yes, I immediately regretted that decision.
I must say that it worked.
It did work. It did get rid of the gray.
And it didn't look bad.
No, it looked horrible.
It looked bad.
Wait. No, the product itself worked the way it should have, but it looked horrible on you because that's not what you look like.
Well, okay, the box said it was supposed to be like, it was supposed to retain some of the salt and pepper, which is why I didn't do my mustache, which was the biggest problem that I had with it is that...
So you did everything with your mustache?
I didn't do my mustache because I wasn't like, I didn't really care about the gray in my mustache. I thought it would like retain some of the salt and pepper and blend naturally, and no, it didn't.
Honestly, dude,
it
seriously looked like you took like a costume beard and pasted it.
I know, right? I looked like I was trying out for like Abraham Lincoln, the fat years.
How appropriate.
Only fully brown, fully electric.
And then the problem was also apparently I missed part of it, the top up here. So there's like some gray up in this area that really stands out and is awkward. The worst part about the whole experience though is that, you know, because it's like you get done doing that and you're like, okay, well I'm just gonna shave it off because you have that option, which is horrible because it's the source of all my secret powers and now they're gone. I have to wait till it grows back. But I shaved it off and my whole face was black from the stain of the...
It like got into your...
So I literally, like, I'm looking around the house for like rubbing alcohol. I have none. I'm obviously not going out in public looking like that, so I couldn't go buy any. So I'm like rubbing hydrogen peroxide on my face, not working.
Sandpaper.
I finally, and I cannot believe I'm doing this on the internets, but I finally took a bottle of bathroom cleaner with bleach and rubbed it with my face, rubbed it all off of my face, and it worked. My face smelled really awkward for a while.
Don't do that.
Do not try this at home.
That's wrong. Your skin is an organ.
Yeah, if it was effective.
Yeah.
It was effective.
I hope you use some like hardcore lotion after.
Yeah, I did moisturize afterwards.
Rehydrate that.
What do you use, Matt?
Huh?
What do you use on your beard?
Just the shampoo I use on my head.
Oh, I meant dye.
Oh. What?
Yeah, because normally he's 95 years old, so he just, you know, if he lets that go for a day.
It was funny to me.
It's my own secret blend.
I'm getting a few grays.
All right, so this has diverged into a really awkward conversation
really kind of devolved,
for me.
hasn't it?
I'm going to go ahead and kill this by sending us off to Master Pairings. So
and we'll
go.
come back and talk more about this beer. Promise.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Master Pairings with me, your host, Bill Sysak. Stephen Johnson is with me today. So Stephen, we've been doing a little series of stone dishes that I had them make
the
up.
Bistro,
I
yes.
went and got to go. This is another new dish on our menu. Actually, on our menu, it's pretty fun because I'm actually recommending some pairings, a couple beers and a wine for a lot of the dishes. And I'm training the staff up for even the ones that aren't on the menu as far as pairings, that I'm letting them know that
Most of them are paired with stone beers, though.
Right. No, stone beers or other beers that I have on a regular basis. Things like West Mall, for example, Orval. Beers that I know will be there, so they're not scrambling. And it's funny because we're doing all these great stone dishes, but we're doing all these non-stone beers. But it's fun. It's
That's what it's about.
It's so they can get used to it. So this is a new dish that Alex dreamt up. It's called quail knots. It's basically a deboned quail, excepting for the leg, and it's delicious, and it's done in a Korean barbecue sauce, a little coleslaw, and some quail eggs, hard-boiled quail eggs, actually. And today with this, we're doing the Wookey Jack. Tell them a little bit about the Wookey Jack, Stephen.
The Wookey Jack is a dark rye IPA, and it's amazing. And part of why it's amazing is because it's called Wookey Jack, and I love Wookiees. So,
because you are one. You want to open it and pour?
And you know, I mean, Matt Brindleson can do no wrong as far as brewing goes, and so
Matt's great. It's a great black American ale.
Yeah, the rye really brings out some nice spicy notes to it, but it's got that nice chocolatey IPA feel to it.
Beautiful hop aroma.
Oh yeah.
And that's why it's going to go beautifully with these quail knots, because they have some heat from the barbecue, which has a little sambal sauce in it. And so the heat's going to play off really nicely with the hops, and so you're going to get your front and mid palate calmed, and then the back palate there's going to be a nice accentuated burn. But the roastiness is going to go beautifully with what they've done as far as the quail has been cooked. So I think it's just going to go amazing.
Yeah.
So
Wookey Jack is one of those really dangerously higher ABV beers that are just dangerously smooth and easy to drink.
right. I mean, not to name drop, but it's just like Sublimely Self-Righteous. You know, you never think about it, but Sublimely is the same alcohol range. And it's
you can easily drink too much of this beer.
Because they're just chocolatey. They got that hot
tasty,
nose, but they don't have that big fusel alcohol notes. And the esters just come up.
You're not being reminded of how much alcohol you're drinking each time.
And the stuff that comes up is just amazing. So you're really going to like this.
Look at this thing. This is this actually came off of a live animal. This is crazy. Oh.
This is one of the new dishes we have at Stone. We're starting to roll out a new menu slowly and surely. A lot of great new dishes coming out, and there will be more in the future.
This is freaking amazing. This works so well with that. The hoppiness of the beer kind of accentuates the spiciness, but the chocolatey, like the chocolate notes and the dark roasted notes kind of like work to bring it back down a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like this whole like roller coaster ride in your mouth.
Like I said, that, and it just leaves this long, lingering burn. And actually, what's unique about this beer with this pairing, this particular heat, it hits the back palate, but then it kind of washes over the front, so you get a little heat on the tip of your tongue too, which is really fun. But yeah, this is you know, we're never going to have hot wings, you know, at Stone.
Right.
But this is something that's
This is as close as you're going to get. Yeah.
it's, you know,
This is gourmet hot
local,
wings.
sustainable, organic.
Does Greg actually
Quail.
hunt the quails himself?
Not anymore.
He's too busy these days.
So this is another great Matt Brindleson beer. Matt's probably the most awarded brewer in the last
10 years.
10 years.
Yeah.
Between World Beer Cup and GABF. I feel pretty secure
They've
to
won
say
gold for mid-sized brewery 3 years in a row at GABF now.
I mean, Tommy, Arthur, Jeff Bagby, Vinny Solorzo are all right up there. And there's a lot of other great talented brewers around the country. You know, we have...
Oh, West Coast, just saying.
We have you know, over 2,130 breweries in America right now. It's just really, really amazing. I always recommend, if you like heat, which I do, I'm a fan of, hoppy beers with spicy ethnic food, or just even if you spice up your, you know,
some faux Thai,
mac and cheese, whatever.
Some faux Thai or some curry.
What's faux Thai?
Faux Thai? Pho?
You got pho,
oh, whatever.
which is Vietnamese. And it's
I know it's pho.
And then you
I call it pho because I like to say, I need some mofo. What's up?
And then you got Thai, which is another country. I'm a little confused.
Thai? No, pho Thai is a form of pho that has just flank steak.
Is it a fake Thai?
It's T-A-I, not T-H-A-I. Don't try to step up to me. I'll handle this every time. Bam.
All right, Steven. Anyways, I highly recommend IPAs with spicy foods. But if you have a food that also has some rich roasty characteristics, go with the black IPAs or the black American ales or the Cascadian ales or whatever they're currently calling them this week. Really, I go with black American ale, but as the style designation. But I think they're delicious and they handle heat beautifully, just like a regular IPA or a double IPA, and they go great with this dish. Alex, This is a winner. I highly recommend you guys come out and try the Quail Knots next time you're at Stone.
Yeah, Alex, I'm going to hug you when I see you next.
Anyways, everybody, thanks for watching. Cheers, everybody.
So we're back from Master Pairings. And Steve's beard is still gone.
It is. I know you were all hoping that we would like film the second half like in 2 weeks from now, but no, it's still
Paste
gone.
it back on. Yeah.
I think if I was on the Master Pairings, you did get to see me with the beard again. So,
So if you needed your Steven beard fix, you got it. But
any of you out there that need that fix, that's awkward. But you probably should email me because maybe we should talk. I mean, if you're cute.
So about this beer,
you're a dude.
And you're a dude, yeah.
Criteria. So lay it all out there. You know?
It's awkward. It's awkward.
So this
Well, you want check? Okay, you know if
beer,
you're check, fuck it.
this beer is delicious.
He still has no face. By the way, it was pretty burly too.
Who?
Your beard.
Oh, I know. Well, no, my beard is a person. I've named it. Or I was going to name it.
Before you killed it.
Greg.
Greg? Hey,
Greg Cook. I was going for a Greg Cook look for a little while there. I was getting as bushy as possible, and it just didn't work.
All right, back to the
I think I hit a certain level, and that's it.
Your beard reached critical mass?
It did. It was like I've reached the saturation growth point. I cannot believe that we've spent
There is more. There's
49% of the show talking about my beard.
Your beard on this show.
Jeremy Danner, the brewmaster of this, is watching this going, God, fucking talk about my beer, you assholes.
Yeah, seriously.
So anyway, Tank 7.
Delicious beer. One of the things that I love about this beer the most is the aroma. I mean, because you have that like fruitiness, that little bit of spice that comes from that saison yeast, but then it has this perfect hop blend. It's like you stick your nose in it and you get something slightly different every time.
Right.
You know? It's like you get a little bit more citrus.
It smells
this time.
wonderful.
Yeah, you get like that.
What I love about this
caffeine.
beer is that it threads the line of almost being a Belgian IPA, but it doesn't cross
I can
that
see
line.
that.
And but it maintains that funkiness that you want in a farmhouse ale. And I think it's just such a perfect blend of like, because they could have gone overboard with the hops and they could have taken it into like a raging bitch status or whatever. And then at that point you lose the focus on the funkiness. And the funkiness for this beer,
You lose the focus on the funkiness.
say that 10 times fast. So yeah, it's like this allows you to really focus on how amazingly dry and spicy and just kind of in your face the funk is, with that bit of hops at the end that's just like, hey, here's some like a little bit of a citrus flavor for you.
You ask me, this is like a very approachable saison. There's a lot of saisons out there that are just as far as like the yeast character goes, I mean, they tend to be a bit overwhelming and
Or they'll be like so dry that it like sucks all the moisture out of your
honestly,
mouth.
the drier the better for me, but yeah, I know
agree.
what you're saying.
Yeah.
Some of them aren't that dry, and I think that is what, especially for new craft beer drinkers or Belgian beer drinkers, or well, it could be French or Belgian, but turns them off to those kind of beers because they're kind of over the top, you know. And I think this, I didn't know it was made with Simcoe and Amarillo. That really, yeah, it makes for a really, really good beer. And like you said, it's not IPA status, but it's definitely
The hops make themselves known.
hop
for sure.
character.
They stop by and say hi, but they don't overstay their welcome.
Yeah.
They're like the perfect guest.
Yeah. But anyways, like I said, Boulevard, it's cool because I mean they're such a big brewery, but they still do a lot of really amazing creative stuff. Like, forgive me, I don't know the name of the series, but if you find a Boulevard beer and it looks like the words on it are handwritten, buy it, no matter what it is. That series has the Saison Brett, which is one of the best saisons created in America. I mean, it's won gold at GABF once or twice. There's the Bourbon Barrel Quad, which is awesome. There's the Rye on Rye. I mean,
So I have to ask, like,
fantastic.
how do you know about all this Boulevard? I mean, because you don't spend a lot of time in Missouri or the Midwest.
I was pretty big on the trading scene for a while, and so I became familiar. And then just because of that, mainly because of Saison Brett, I just tried to pay attention to these guys and like what they were putting out. Like I've had Bourbon Barrel Quad, I've had Saison Brett. I haven't had the Rye on Rye, which I would really like to try. It's a rye ale aged in rye whiskey barrels. But
Rye on rye.
Yeah, exactly.
I get it.
I'm just filtering out inappropriate jokes right now.
Yeah.
Nope.
Okay, wait.
Nope. Nope.
Rye on rye.
Yeah.
What can you make of it? Okay, say this joke.
Maybe he was thinking.
I was just going to make a comment that his sexual proclivities have no place on the show. And then allow them to take that and go with it.
I don't get it either. This
Like
is a-
man on
this
man?
Is, this
Like
is
a
a
guy
Steven.
being
Or female on female? Or
You know you don't have a mic on, right? Just
You
saying.
guys can hear.
she can.
Generally her voice creeps in.
Oh,
and
okay.
carries.
Just checking.
And what the hell?
Oh damn! He's like, don't correct my girlfriend, girl. What?
Say won't be on the show.
It's gonna be a slap fight,
she has a
RuPaul
little
style.
spice to the show.
A little
right.
spice off in the background.
It's like how it was back in the day before.
Is that one of the Spice Girls? Little Spice? All right, so I think we've diverged and divulged and fallen
yes,
far enough tonight.
December 8th.
December 8th, Total Wine, Huntington
Yes.
Beach. Be there.
We're going to be there at 3:30 or 3.
3 o'clock. We'll be
Doing a
shooting at
show.
3:30. We'll do a meet and greet like 4:15.
Yeah.
Drink some beers.
Funny thing, Derek Bougie from Newport Beach Brewing, Thought we were gonna be there yesterday.
Yeah, he texted me. He's like, "Hey, what are you guys doing after that?" I'm like, "I don't know. That's like 2 weeks from now.
Like, well, today I'm
what do I know what we're doing
taking
afterwards?
a cider and cleaning my garage. Why? You coming over? Well, I don't want to go all the way down there. Well, then why are you?
Well, yeah.
Then why are you bothering me, sir?
No,
but December 8th at Total Wine in Huntington Beach. It's gonna be this.
It's gonna be kind of fun.
Yeah.
December
That's gonna be
15th,
awesome.
which is the following Saturday, we're gonna be doing our 3rd anniversary party. Which, if you've been to either of our other 2 anniversary parties, you know they get a little bit epic and a little bit out of control.
Feel free to bring beer. We're gonna bring
some beer. We're gonna be
stuff.
bringing a ton of bottles to share.
We don't mess around either.
Our MBT anniversary beer will be on tap as well. The Alpha Supreme.
Alpha Supreme.
Yeah.
And
Nelson
of course,
beer.
Beechwood will be cooking up amazing food for you to purchase and eat.
So it will be at Beechwood Barbecue.
It will be at Beechwood Barbecue. There is no, we're not selling.
Long Beach.
Long
the Long
Beach.
Beach one. We're not going to be selling tickets because that's just a really huge pain in the ass. So just come, you get a glass if you.
You don't have to bring a beer, but if you want to participate, it's recommended that you bring a beer.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Don't be one of those guys. Don't be that guy. Anyway, also we're going to have glassware, but we're going to have a very limited supply of glassware. So if we run out before you get there, I'm really sorry. But
First come, first served.
yeah. And on that note, I think we should tell you that you should have a very safe and sane Thanksgiving. Don't die today because that would make us all sad. And until next week, stay safe and drink beer.
Cheers.